It seemed like all of California was at Trent West's party that day. The sun was scorching, and Trent was in the need for a thrill after almost 3 whole days without putting any sort of illicit substances in his body. He decided to take matters into his own hands and throw a massive rager. As word quickly spread that morning, people rushed to get there from as far away as San Diego. Trent was the biggest partier in all of California, but he rarely hosted his own. Everyone wanted the chance to go. Hundreds of people gathered in the hot sun, all competing for refreshment by either jumping in the pool or cracking open another cold one. But there was only so much space, only so much alcohol. It was a silent competition, but a fierce one, and everyone knew that it was happening. Like the Cold War. The competition to cool down was almost as fierce as the competition to get laid. Countless sweaty men accidentally bumping into females wearing bikinis already falling off without the help of any meatheads who can't tell their genitals from the meatballs Trent's girlfriend had made. The amount of body fluids that Trent's maids had to clean up was unholy. Trent, though he was the man of the hour, wasn't anywhere to be found at his party. If anybody there had ever read a book in their lives, they might have said he pulled the Jay Gatsby. Trent did start off at the party. Many people said that he was crowd surfing the first time Mo Bamba came on. Trent's best friend Dylan knew exactly where he was. He was on the roof. Dylan knew he's always went to the roof when he was sad. Trent was often sad. He knew he couldn't let anyone see that he was sad, so he went on the roof to hide from everyone. When Brittany, Trent's girlfriend, asked Dylan if he had seen Trent, Dylan knew something was wrong. He went to the roof to see if he was there, and sure enough, there he was, alone.
What's wrong, dude? The party's rockin'. I know it is, man, but I'm just really upset. What is it, bro? It's Brittany, man. She's so unhappy. We party all the time, but she never seems, totally into it. I don't know what it is. I can't even remember the last time she smiled at me. Dylan, what am I supposed to do? I don't know how to make her happy.
Dylan took a second and tried to sober himself up. His bro needed him.
Hey, Trent, it's gonna be okay, man. It's not okay right now, Dylan. What do I do? Okay, you know my brother, right? Larry. He lives in Georgia. He's like a real estate agent or something lame like that. How is this helping me, Dylan? Well, he's married. His wife is happy. At least she seems happy at Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know? Okay. So ask my brother. He can tell you how to make Brittany happy. His wife is happy, so maybe he can help you make your girlfriend happy. You think that will work? I think so. I'll give you his number. Now let's go get lit! Woohoo!
So, Trent and Dylan went back to partying. Dylan crashed at Trent's house, and that night he did notice that Brittany seemed unhappy when they were partying. When people started to trickle out, Brittany seemed to get more relaxed, and almost seemed to enjoy herself. The next morning, Trent called Dylan's brother, Larry.
Hello.
Hi, hello, sir.
Who is this?
It's Trent, I'm Dylan's friend. I wanted to ask you for advice.
Yes, Trent. Dylan told me you would call. Said you had girl problems. I'm not sure how I could help you. I was never much of a player.
Trent could already tell that.
Well, my girlfriend is, really sad sometimes, I guess. Like when we were partying, she doesn't seem into it. I don't know why, but she's been acting really weird recently.
Okay, I'm not sure what you would need me for. I don't know your relationship.
Dylan said your wife is happy.
Look, Trent, I really don't know how to help.
Please, you've got to help me.
Okay. How about this? Feed her the meat of the tongue.
What does that mean?
Feed her the meat of the tongue.
What?
You're going to have to figure it out.
Larry hung up the phone. Trent sat on his bed for at least an hour, trying to figure out what it meant. It couldn't have been literal, he thought. He had never tried tongue meat, but he assumed it wasn't tasty enough to single-handedly make someone happy. Trent found out that you could order a whole cow tongue online for only $30, so he decided that it couldn't hurt.
Hey, Britt, I've got a surprise for you. Just came in the mail.
What is it, Trent?
You'll find out tonight.
I can't wait. So Trent got to cooking. He found a recipe online and, with a little help from his maids, made a beautiful dish of cow tongue for his biddy.
Bon appetit.
What is this?
Dinner. Just eat it. I am too.
Okay. Ew, this is disgusting!
What?
What is this, Trent?
It's the meat of the tongue.
The meat of the tongue?
Yeah, Dylan's brother said that it would make you happy.
Dylan's brother is an idiot then. You can't tell why I'm not happy?
What is it?
If you can't figure it out for yourself, then we're done. And she slammed the door. Trent, frustrated that Brittany was frustrated, felt he needed to do something. He had to figure out what it was that was bothering her. Despite everything that was going on, he did love her, truly, which was a rare occurrence among the people with whom Trent surrounded himself with. Trent booked the first flight he could find to Georgia, then texted Dylan to find out his brother's address. The next morning, Brittany woke up to a frantic Trent in her bedroom.
Come on, Britt, we've got to go.
Trent, I'm not going anywhere with you.
Brittany, I love you, and I need to do whatever I can to make you happy. This is gonna work. Come with me, and if you aren't happy when we get back, then I won't make you sad anymore.
Trent, really?
Please, I need to try one last time.
Okay, but this is it, Trent. Where are we going?
The airport.
What? Trent brought Brittany to the airport, and they boarded a flight to Georgia. After a silent plane ride, they took an Uber to Larry's house and knocked on the door. Hello, what can I do for you?
Is Larry here?
I'm Larry, yes.
I'm Trent. We talked on the phone. I'm friends with Dylan.
Trent, what are you doing here?
This is my girlfriend, Brittany. I was hoping you could tell us what, the meat of the tongue is.
Well, the house isn't ready for guests, but come on in. A friend of my brother's is a friend of mine, even though he is an idiot.
Can you just tell us about the meat of the tongue?
I think you'll find out soon enough. Larry welcomed both of them into his house. His wife was upstairs, so he brought her down to have a little conversation with the young people. Honey, this is Trent and his girlfriend, Brittany. Oh, how nice to meet you both. It's a pleasure. Hi. What can I do for you both?
Mrs. Larry, how are you so happy?
Please, honey, call me Celine.
Okay, Celine, why are you so happy?
Well, there are a lot of things that make me happy. Larry makes me happy. My children make me happy. You have children? Yes, ma'am, I do. 2 boys.
Is that it, Britt? You want kids?
No, I was just about to barf. Ew.
Facts. I don't want any either. Anyway, how does Larry make you happy, Celine?
Well, it's hard to pinpoint one thing. He's just so sweet. Every day when he comes home from work, he tells me stories about the people that he talked to. You meet a lot of different people in real estate, and I love to hear the stories that he tells me. We sit in bed together at night, and we don't do anything but talk. Talk about each other, and work, and the kids, and anything we can think of. We talk about our dreams, our goals, our cravings. If it's on our minds, we talk about it. I look forward to that time every day, when we just sit and talk. There aren't any distractions. It's just us and our tongues. Do you know what the meat of the tongue means now, Trent?
I think I do.